Lester was a master. Lester Levinson, long and short of it, he was a physicist and an engineer. And in the early, very bright guy, in the early 50s, early 50s, uh, he had an insight, amazing situation happened to him. He came down, he had all kinds of diseases. He was a very 40s, very unhappy guy, very successful, very brilliant here, but very unhappy and very unhealthy in his early 40s. He had all kinds of gallbladder diseases and this and that, every disease you could think, all kinds of issues. He suffered a heart attack at 42. Then he suffered a second massive heart attack at a very young age. This is in the 50s where they couldn't do much. Like they sent him home to die. Lester, being a physicist and engineer, thought death is not so good. Stupid. I'm so smart here, but he thought himself as stupid, stupid, stupid. You know? And he said, I got to fix this. And so he began to, being an engineer, a physicist, he began to experiment. I'm going to try some stuff. They said, go home. Don't walk up any stairs. Don't even bend down and change your loafers. It give you about 3 months to live, 4 months. Get your affairs in order. And he went home and said, no, that's not happening, man. If I'm going to die, I might as well go out trying. So he began to surrender. And he saw, his insight was, okay, Lester's insight was, when I was wanting love, he looked at his life, he looked at his past in his life, and he realized any time in his life when he was wanting love, looking for love, seeking, wanting love, he was unhappy. Oh. And he looked at all his situations and relationships, and he noticed that when he was loving, not wanting to be loved, loving, not wanting love, loving, he was happy. He went, wow, what a simple little insight. So he said, well, what would happen if I'm always all loving? So he began to let go of all his non-loving feelings. His apathy, grief, fear, lusting, wanting approval, the lacking feel. He began to let go of those. And he became healthier and healthier, lighter and lighter, until after a month or so, he'd have to walk around and down to New York, walk around the middle of the night to walk off his energy. He's had so much love and energy. And so after 3 months, he had this complete freedom aha experience, and he spent the next 40 years of his life sharing this. And he never had a health problem. He never saw a doctor again, professionally anyway, for the next 40 years. His health, he went back and the doctors, he had a clean bill of health 90 days later. The doctors, he said, well, I'm doing this letting go. Doctors, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it and whatever. He became healthy and happy, and he became a realized master. He realized this whole thing, and they spent the next 40 years of his life sharing with people. And that's how we met Monica. I took the course, I don't know, 20 years ago. But I'm giving you guys are going to get the course with this 4-week session. You're getting the course. At the end of the day, it's all this moving up here. It's seeing it and letting go and surrendering your wanting, move into having. But it's a lot of techniques. It's doing that a million times. I found a better, stronger way is to see behind that, the workings behind that. And when you get the workings behind the technique of letting go of wanting and surrendering, behind that, or underneath, is these principles of mind, divine mind, wisdom, beingness, consciousness, bringing this to light, and thought, the gift of thought. That's the underlying understanding behind it all. So you're going to learn the 3 principles. You're going to learn Lesterizing. You're going to learn the release technique. You're going to learn Lesterizing, but something much, much deeper behind that. And it's who you really are. This leads to not who you think you are, who you really are, the true you, the real you. If I ask Mary right now, or Susanna, I could ask Mary right now, did you realize who you really are? She goes, yes, I'm not this, what I thought I was. Who I am is who I am. I am that. I mean, I haven't asked her, but I could ask her now. If she's on, she could type it in. That's the experience of someone that I am that. That's a Lester experience. And it's this deeper understanding of who we are, how we experience our reality, but who we really are. And when you understand the human information, the human design is perfectly designed. who we are is perfectly designed to solve all of our problems, as you're seeing now. It's perfectly designed to solve all of our problems, to live in a life of peace and happiness and joy, and live in a desire of live a world of having our desires fulfilled. Is that good or good? How many like that? So that's kind of the story behind, or the Lester Levinson.